Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach,
Cruz,
Jake, and we're fucking Pocket Watch Podcast.
Yes, sir. Laugh at us or learn with us. We're here to grow.
And growing, we're fucking doing, man. Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach,
Cruz,
Jake.
Yeah. All right, that's enough. We talked about this retention. Wait, don't go anywhere. Nah. Okay.
That's just pretty cool.
Yo.
I thought that drop.
Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. Thank you for tuning in weekly. We love you. Don't
leave yet.
Don't leave yet. Make sure you follow,
Like,
Subscribe.
share.
tell your moms.
Comment.
Damn, Zach went straight into the mom.
Yeah.
No, but
No,
thank
but
you
seriously,
guys, for
guys,
listening.
I do want to say something. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we have activated subscriptions.
Ooh.
And you guys can subscribe monthly to us. You guys can basically like just donations towards us.
Where?
I'm gonna start dropping it in the description down below. So this episode should have it. So if you guys fuck with our content, you guys want to keep seeing us grow and keep putting in for us, and that'll be dope.
What do you subscribe on?
So I think initially the one I set up for right now is donations. So they would initially just donate to basically our podcast and for our content. And then in the future we're gonna have some stuff going. And if you guys start donating now, whenever we set up like a subscription package like that, which is gonna be coming in the near future.
What can we do with them once they subscribe? Is it like a Patreon?
No, so this initial one is just like a donation style.
Okay.
So they can put however much they want
So
a month.
donate in the link below.
Yeah, exactly. and then later on we're gonna have like a subscription based thing. But if you start donating now, whenever the time comes for the subscription stuff, we're gonna give you guys what we're gonna be giving out because we haven't decided.
We got some shit to give out, bro.
Yeah, so we haven't fully set up everything yet, but just know if you guys start now,
give to the subscription, and we're entering everybody's name in. First come, first serve. We got shit to give out.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do something for you guys if you guys show love now before we have everything implemented. So once again, we do appreciate you guys. This shit's been it's been a dope ass journey. 2 years, man. Been going strong, and without you guys, man, we wouldn't be nothing. We'd be talking to no one. And I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys for real.
Yeah, 1000%.
And rest in peace, Jacob's dog.
That's right.
All right, we ain't talking about that right now.
I know we're not going to. I just want to say though.
Rest in peace, though.
Yes.
Shout out
rest in peace, Sparky.
Shout out. It's next quarter.
It's Coda.
I know, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just fucking with you, Jacob. It's
It's
all
not
good.
cool.
Anyways, go ahead, guys.
So, just shout out to people that lost their dog. That's
just tough.
the fucked up part about it, bro. Like,
bro.
It's like the best friend, but like, it's like I think they said dog years is 7 for every one.
Yeah.
So how old was he?
9.
So times 7, 79.
That's not how that works.
No, for real. What's 9 times 7?
63.
Is it really? Okay.
Never gonna get into that.
You're the fucking accountant. What the fuck just
You're a
happened?
mathematician here, bro.
No, but my pup is my pup turns 10 this year.
Yo,
So
speaking of that, you know what's funny? Like that video, Zach sent me a clip, and it was this guy explaining on a board. And I don't know if it was a comedy show or whatever, but I think it was.
oh yeah.
So
That show's funny as fuck.
He had math skills at the top of the whiteboard, and he circled it, right? And then he was like, all right, so if you got math skills, and no, he had math skills and problem solver.
Yeah.
So he was like, if you got math skills and you're a problem solver, the guidance counselor doesn't tell you to go be a comedian.
I seen that video.
He tells you to be an engineer.
Yeah, so he's like, an engineer. So I became an engineer. He's like, if you got math skills and you're OCD, they tell you to be an accountant. And I was like, damn, that was fucking great. Like it hit on all levels. Because in my mind, what's funny is like, I don't even think I got math skills, bro. Like I'm average or above average.
He's like I know how to look at equations and solve equations.
I took Calc 1, but I don't think I'm good at math. Like when he says math skills and problem solving, be an engineer, like fucking like Nick, one of my buddies, we know him. He took like engineers take Calc 5, bro.
Yeah.
Engineers take like Calc 5. They say that Calc 1 shit's cute.
Yeah.
And they take differential equations. That's math skills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
hell
Like
no.
so So I always thought of myself as OCD and problem solver. So like I went like here.
The perfectly count.
I don't know. It's just weird how that happens. That was interesting though.
Anywho.
But yeah. I saw something interesting. So this famous before that. Who y'all think's gonna win Davis Ryan fight? Because we're dropping this next Monday. The fight has already happened. So our predictions will be after the fight.
So Davis is...
Our predictions were after.
Davis is like the favorite to win, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go for the underdog.
It's Davis? No, I think Garcia is the one favorite to win.
Let me see.
I saw like a month or two ago it was Davis, but that's why I was just confirming if he was still...
It's hard, man. They're both undefeated. They're both good. But I ain't gonna lie. I want Tank to win.
You do?
I do. I don't know. I like him. Like I like the way he fights. I like the way he goes.
Davis is the favorite.
Yeah,
he's minus 225.
Yeah.
So that means So he's Davis is the favorite. Davis, I feel like he's been more active.
Yeah.
And fought good competition, right? And that's Ryan's knock is he hasn't. They say he hasn't fought the best competition, but he's also been running through motherfuckers.
No, he has been.
And the last fight he had, he got wobbled, but then he's got power. He just came with the rib shot and dropped them. And everyone he finishes is it's crazy power. Like when he trains, he came up as a kid. He got famous before he was really boxing. I feel like he was a kid. Or when he got famous, they put out his videos when he was a kid. Yeah, so that, bro, fire, right? But now, some of his promo videos where it shows him training and shit, bro, he be going, I don't even feel like you see, some of the best look like that. You know what I mean? But training and fighting are two different things. So I think his training skills are so elite right now. He might be one of the best, when it comes to the mitts and shit like that, elite. Doesn't necessarily translate to fighting, but I don't know, bro. I don't want to see Ryan get knocked. This is a battle of greats. I think they're both undefeated, right?
So who trains like that? That was Ryan's train?
Yeah. Who's the skinny, you know who he is, right?
Yeah.
That's Mexican dude. But
I didn't know he was Mexican.
Stone cold.
The thing though, I feel like Davis, he's not. I don't think Davis is as quick as Ryan is. But Powerful. He does have that power. But not only that, though.
He's not as quick,
Ryan
though,
has been dropped. No, I don't think he's as quick as Ryan. But he's quick, but he's not as quick. But I feel like Ryan has been dropped by... it was a white boy named Scott, I think.
That's the guy he got ended with the rib shot. He did get dropped.
He got dropped. I mean,
that's his last fight.
The way he got rocked, too, was all right.
That was his last fight.
No, that wasn't his last fight. I think that was a fight he did 3 years ago. And he caught him with a nice hit, and he dropped him. And that's... the first time he ever got dropped.
Did he get up, though?
He got up. He won the battle. He won it, but...
He's gotten up twice and won.
It's the fact that he got dropped.
I don't know if he can dropped. He can't get up against Davis and win, though. If he gets dropped against Davis, he's in trouble.
It's a big thing. I mean, Tank has never been dropped, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you about boxing, but I got my money.
The last guy Davis fought was supposedly, really good competition, too. So, it's that's why he's the favorite. For sure.
Yeah.
But who y'all got? Who you got? You got Davis?
I got Davis.
I'm gonna go for Ryan.
Ryan?
Just because the underdog.
I'm a go for... If I'm betting, I would bet on Davis, even though he's the favorite. For some reason, I don't want to see Ryan get dropped.
I'm a bet for Ryan to win.
I just want...
Really?
I'm Spanish, so I should be going for Ryan, but I like the way Tank presents himself and talks. He's yo, it is what it is.
I would actually love to see for some reason, I would like to see a decision with these guys to see a 2. There'll probably be a 2 anyways. There'll probably be a 2 anyways.
But if someone actually gets knocked out, though, that's even more wild.
Crazy.
Bro, it's going to be freaking wild.
Okay. Well, we just dropped this now. Y'all heard how stupid we are?
Let's see who's right.
Yeah, see what actually happens or whatever. Okay, now. So there's this guy, right? He's a rich soccer player, which, by the way, soccer players make, I don't know.
Baseball players make money, too, bro.
Yeah.
Stupid money.
Yeah.
Yeah, soccer.
Okay. No, footballer, which is probably soccer. Footballer, Achraf Hakim's, either way, doesn't matter. His wife filed a divorce.
Yeah, I seen that, bro.
And demanded half of his property.
And
right?
he put that shit in his mom's name back in the day.
Classic. Well, why did you just rip it all under?
What do you mean?
You just told the end of the story. I was setting up.
He's setting it up, man.
No, it's true. Classic story.
Yeah, bro.
Wife files a divorce. Give me half my money. Funny statistic. I think the top 10 richest women in the world came from divorce.
Really? I did not know that.
But I got another statistic that I want us to talk about that is all about women. So it's a good little 1-2. But that's a funny statistic. Top 10 richest women in the world is from divorce.
All of them, or just like majority of them?
I think Bezos is number one.
But isn't wait? Isn't Kylie Jenner the most richest female?
Entrepreneur or something like that.
Oh, but she's not the richest female.
It wasn't. No. I don't think it was like female in the world. It was like richest entrepreneur. I forgot.
I saw the post. Yeah, it's like
self-made
entrepreneur. Even though it's not self-made, but self-made.
I always thought Kylie Jenner was the richest female.
Let me see. Here we go. Damn, guys, we can't stay on topic, bro. No, we are on topic. Richest.
But the thing is, though, you think. I mean, vice versa. If a guy was married to a rich girl, I would try to get half too. Say if I was married to a rich chick and I divorced, I want half.
Yeah,
I don't think it's any different. They got lucky they picked a rich guy, but whatever. What if a poor guy picks a rich girl?
She's not. This is the world though, too. So,
yeah.
But the top number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, America. So
it doesn't tell you. So what's the net worth of the top one?
Net worth. 73 billion.
That ain't shit.
So my point, anyways, so he doesn't own anything, and he has no money to his name. It's all under his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
So there's
a footballer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna repeat this for the clip in the timestamp. So there's a you're married, you make a lot of money, your wife divorces you. What do? Right? How much lawyer fees did he avoid? How much everything did he avoid? And he wasn't being upfront, obviously, right? Like, that's not a good thing, right? Like, if you're married, you got to let your wife know, whatever. But what a strategy.
Well, he might not know, and he might have a financial advisor that did everything for him. Because most people that make money like that, he's not the one that's setting up all of his shit.
And, like, that's normal for
money. He might just have a financial advisor that ran the game.
And it's his mom. Like, he just tells his mom he wants shit, and she just...
Well, it depends, too. I mean, did he get married to her before he became a footballer and got a lot of money?
No.
Was it after?
Regardless, he gets paid $1 million. I forgot what it was.
It wasn't $1 million US, I don't think. It was $1 million.
It's like $1 million.
But it goes
through
his mom.
Yeah, $1 million pesos a month or something like that, I saw. It was like $1 million something.
So he makes mad bread.
And it goes through his mom.
And 80% of it is deposited to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
So he keeps 20%. So 80% of his money he keeps sending to his mom. And whenever he wants something, he has his mom buy it.
And then all of his properties were in his mom's name. Everything, like all of his shit.
She looking
stupid. So
right
they went to it was like the mediation for it, right? And then that's when everything was exposed during the mediation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that today, bro.
I wish I could be recorded just so you could tell, see the face of the woman, yo.
And it's like he should have been honest. Like, you don't keep something like that from your wife, but also it's probably was not something real, which is probably the reason she asked for the divorce. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, he could have been a piece of shit, and then she asked for a divorce, and then she's.
But this can dive into the topic of prenups. What do you guys think about prenups?
It depends on the financial circumstances, I feel like. So, if we get into a relationship, say if I'm getting into the relationship,
it's not worth it for me.
It's not worth it for me in my standpoint now, but what if I was a millionaire and I found this dope chick that I really want to try to marry? Then I think it's more prevalent. I need to get this prenup because, man, I'm in danger.
And for me...
So a prenup doesn't always mean only finances. A prenup is you can include so many different details in it. And it just makes the divorce so much easier because you can put in a prenup okay, she'll get the house, I get to keep this, blah blah blah. So you can prenuptially agree that, and you guys can always revise that and add addendums to it. It doesn't have to be set in stone for that, but it's just kind of like a prenuptial agreement to everything is so much cleaner if it ever happens. You pray it doesn't, but it's so much cleaner if it does. I used to be against prenups, and same thing with my girl. Me and my girl both used to be against it. We talked we would never get this like that. And I learned a lot more, and I've kind of talked with her a little bit about it. And, we've kind of agreed that, it might be a good idea to kind of, set up a basic prenup, for basic things.
That's amazing, too, if you both kind of,
agrees to it.
Come up with the idea kind of thing, or talk about it and then want to do it. It's
Because like for me,
Gross.
yeah, I know this guy Jacob over here. I don't know what the hell is this guy's even drinking. This guy's gonna be on the toilet for sure. MXD Drinks Company. What is that, bro?
It's beautiful.
The Chihuahua. Keep going.
Anyways, like so for me, I'm always gonna probably be involved in businesses or some type of investing in the future. And one thing that Melissa is always nervous about is being held liable for anything or something like that when it comes to my businesses and everything. But I told him like that's fine. We could put in there that you're not liable for nothing, any of the debts of the business or nothing like that. But also know that we're gonna put it in there too. That.
But that's only if you get a divorce. Like if she's still
no
married to you,
exactly. No, but
you in this with me.
no, but see the thing is though, part of the divorce process is not only do you split the incomes, but you split the debts.
Yeah.
And so she does not want to have any faults on any of the debts.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to have no type of like liability for it.
Word.
And that's fine. You can have that, but just know that there's going to be the opposite side of it too.
Word.
You know what I mean? And has so many times explicitly said that she never wants to get involved with any type of business in her life, and because she did like some reading things or whatever.
But the other thing too is like you could mediate that without a prenup, but it is one of those things like if y'all are getting a divorce, you could be like, nah, bitch, you got half that shit.
But
I hate
80% of the time, that's not statistically correct, but I feel like 80% of the time, majority of the time, I should say, divorces are not a. Oh my God! Yeah, you can have the house, honey.
No, fact.
You know what I mean? It's usually a pretty hostile and pretty ugly situation.
No, that's with benefits of a divorce, splitting that. But with like liabilities and stuff, I don't know. Like it could be a fuck you, bitch, and if you're scared of my liabilities, that's a good reason for like a girl would be smart to ask for that or whatever the case.
Yeah. For example, actually, I know somebody and he got a divorce, and part of the divorce was that he had to pay off. Like because the girl had a shit ton of credit card debt, and part of the divorce agreement was that he had to pay off some of her credit card debt.
Yeah, I would fight that.
And he lost. He lost because the thing was that he had a business, he had a trucking company, and part of the agreement was you can keep the trucking company, but you're going to have to pay off. You're going to keep. You're going to have to pay off all the credit card debt.
Yeah,
it depends. Like I feel like for my situation, for instance, I got with my girl in high school, just like you.
Yeah,
so like. At a certain point, I can be petty, but at the same time, I don't want to see her fail completely if we were to divorce.
No, absolutely
I think the only way if me and Christine get a divorce, the only way I'm like fuck you, bitch, and I wouldn't not even to the point where because they went to court, but like they mediated first and it
was working.
They were butting, and then you go to court at that point, and then he lost. That sucks.
Yeah,
but like, I wouldn't spend court dollars. Being that petty, but like if you cheated on me or some shit, we split.
Well, so you can do a cheat clause in a prenup,
right?
A cheat clause is basically saying if so and so cheats, this is the outlines that change.
I like that.
So you could do it. You could do it. You could do a you could do a prenup and have it where everything's split 50-50, but the cheater automatically forfeits 25% of their portion. So
I like that.
You can put cheat clauses. You can write it however you want. But the thing is, though, is that you can also put in the cheat clause what kind of evidence is required and everything like that.
And she's got to know, too. So if she cheats, she's like, I got to hide this shit if
she
finds out.
Really good, because you're fucked if I find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's cheat clause, which it can also lead to another issue, because I've seen people talk about this, too.
Start swabbing.
And I've seen other issues with this, where people say that, like, people get cheat clauses, and then they don't feel comfortable coming out and admitting to the act because now they're like, oh, it's in the prenup, so I don't want to admit it. Versus like whereas before they would easily admit it.
For me, there is a big part of like meeting because when I met Christine, I was not who I am right now. And I've been 4 different versions of myself since I've met her. And for me, because of that, even if I get rich and shit, like you deserve half of my shit.
That's how I look at it.
And it's a weird thing. You know what I mean?
No, I agree too, because for me and my girl, like, I ain't shit right now. I don't really have shit right now. Shit, I don't even have a home right now.
And by the time you get married, right, like, it's like,
Yeah, and we're gonna build it together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, our prenup is not gonna be like.
That's why
anything
prenups
crazy.
are hard, bro.
Yeah.
I like the cheating one though, because it's just like,
The
bitch,
cheating one's
don't
good.
you dare.
That
Yeah.
one's good.
Especially if you're not worried about getting cheated on, so you're not worried about like the technicalities of doing
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
now she's not gonna tell me. Like then you really got.
That's the only thing I would say that I would do. That one right
The
there is
chico.
fucking too smart.
But yeah, it doesn't. Even if you guys, like you say right now, you want 50-50, write a prenup and say that you're willing to give 50-50, and you guys can divide down the line like that. You can divide who keeps the house, if we sell the house, how you guys want to move forward,
Yeah.
who makes a decision of that. You can just pre-line it all up, so whenever you sit down, it's not like an
That's
ugly.
complicated.
It's not an ugly back and forth. It's literally just sitting down and saying, "This is what our contract says. This is our agreement. This is what we're processing."
Like, I agree with the whole cheating one, but like when you're saying 50-50, so right now, if I was to say get married, and we make a prenup, I would have to put in the prenup right now that I want the house and she wants the car and I want this.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the complicated part, because I feel like we're gonna keep growing. Who knows?
Yeah.
If we're gonna get multiple houses, or I feel like that's
you can add addendums.
I mean, I know you can add addendums. I just feel like it's not black and white. Like, if I put 50%, that's it, down the line, then it's like we still got to mediate to figure out what that 50% is going to be.
Yeah.
I just feel like the cheating
Yeah.
one's super easy, super simplistic. Like, you cheat, that's it. Fuck you. I know exactly.
It's
what
not,
I'm doing.
But let's move on real quick.
Okay.
Let's just move on. To that same point, it's funny like how we talk about prenups and stuff like that, and how like aware of this. So, I forgot what the guy's name, but he was saying like a big part of like we have a population deficit a little bit of an issue with our generation having kids. Like, and when I say our generation, like 23 to like 33 or something like that. Like that generation is just not really having kids, and it's there
Because we broke out here. What the fuck?
economists and shit are like predicting like that's some of the issues we have, with like future. But immigration and stuff changes things. Our state's a little different, or our country, but there's a thing with our generation not having kids, right? And one thing that was interesting is he said every other generation is like this. Like the generation before the baby boomers didn't have a lot of kids. The generation next did. Our generation doesn't have a lot of kids. We're going to see what Gen Z does to kind of predict that.
You want to hear something funny though? And like, I was thinking about this shit the other day, and it's funny that you brought it up. I feel like I know more people who had kids in their teenage years than they did as an adult.
I agree.
For sure. But more people as an adult not having kids too.
Yeah,
Three of us men, 20. I think the average age used to be 22, 23. And then right now it's like 29.
Yeah, because back then.
And then not only that, how many kids? And that's true. The population, crazy thing. We literally had half the population in the United States in the 70s.
Yeah, and do you know what the average house,
Almost half.
the average cost of a home back in the 70s was
Yeah.
versus what today is?
That's
Like, we can compare that too.
No. It was like, bro, my grandparents
Dimes
bought
of
their
dollars.
house for like a
Dimes of
car,
dollars, bro.
$40,000 house. But my point with that is that also proves like I hate when people compare. Like, we got a lot of shit to do in our country, but I hate when people compare us to like Sweden or Germany. Germany has the amount of people in their country that we had in the 70s. Like, it's something like 180 million.
So take a guess what the average cost of a home in the United States was in 1970.
I'm gonna say 30,000, 20,000,
40,000.
$23,400. Now let's see what the average cost of a home in the United States is in 2022.
300,000.
Take a guess.
350.
$428,700.
No way.
I swear to God, bro.
Around the whole United States, an
Yes,
average.
Yes, in the United States, the average, yes.
Shit.
So it has literally gone from $23,000 to $400 to $438,700.
I know that's true for our area, but shit.
And that is the reason why motherfuckers ain't having kids.
Yeah.
That shit in fucking 50 years, 52 years. What is that fucking, what is that multiplication? What is that,
That's
2,000%?
It's because shit's expensive now.
Bro, it's fucking expensive, bro. People can barely afford to live themselves, bro.
And all right, I think there's more richer people these days than there was then. But the average person can't live the same life they could then, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. $23,400. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like there's more rich people these days, right? I mean, there's just more people.
There's more lucrative ways to get rich too,
right,
than it used to be.
But the average, that middle class, it's not the same life that the middle class was, which is most people.
They used to have, yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
Yeah.
I feel like that it got way out the scale at this point, to the point where it's like, all right, man, like it's not catching up to the middle class.
So now put in perspective, you know what the average income for in the 1970 was in the United States?
I don't know that shit. I don't know what they're getting paid hourly.
So the average median income in 1970 was $9,870
a year.
Yeah, that would be a year. So that means you could buy it. You could buy your average home in 2 years.
So to put that in perspective,
and then in 2022,
that'd be like houses being 120,000 or something like that.
No, that would be equivalent to houses being, because right now the average income in the United States. Let me pull it up.
Oh, yeah, 9,000, 28,000 is the average home was back in that time.
So the average personal income in the United States is being 44,225.
So that'd be like houses being 100,000.
Yeah, roughly 100,000, and they're 4 times that.
So
four times when that was
4 times the
time.
So
now
shit,
it's 4 times.
Yeah, expensive. I love that. I love that comparison right there.
And that's why motherfuckers ain't having kids. But that's why I ain't have a kid. I want to fucking have a kid so bad, but I ain't buy kids because it's so fucking expensive and shit like that. I'm trying to build up. It's so hard to try to build yourself and pay the bills and shit like that in today's society. Let alone back then.
You know what's funny is a lot of the blame, and literally until you said that, I kind of subscribe to the thought where it's like, women are different these days, right? Because you know what else changed as shit got more expensive is like women empowerment, like becoming big in the workforce, this and that. Literally, the statistic that sparked this topic was U.S. women now make as much or more than men in half of marriages now, right?
Yeah.
And people put that on like, oh, this generation doesn't have much kids because this generation woman is way more independent, this and that, workers, and they don't want to have kids like they used to. But it's like, no. It's because shit's expensive and you need 2 incomes, and women gotta work now.
Yeah.
Back then, women did not have to work, and there was other problems.
I would like to. There
were social problems, but also they didn't have to work.
I would like to see the age for that statistic that you just said, though. Like, what age group were they considering? Because, I mean, I would say the majority,
half of marriages,
pretty much every woman that I know that makes really good money, especially like in their marriage, they tend to be a little bit older.
Yeah, I don't know. What if it's total? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to see the age in that one, though.
Statistics are bullshit. But still, it just shows a trend.
No,
like
true.
And we all know that. We see way more successful women than we ever have.
Yeah,
a lot of that.
Good because
it's social. Whatever.
It should never
but
be sexist.
It's funny because people always attribute it to like women independence and they're working hard and stuff. And then you got stats like this where it's like, yo, like they're doing great. But then it's also like what if like socially we shifted because it's like, yo, we need 2 incomes and I can't be gay.
You know, it's funny on tax paper. Melissa makes more money than me on tax paper,
right?
Because of how businesses work. On taxes, Melissa makes more than me.
There you go. I mean, still, just that's a fact.
My taxes hurt too.
Yeah,
I owed money this year. Fuck.
Me too, man.
Anyways, that's good. That's a good episode. We'll close it out with that.
You want to close it out off of that?
Yeah, why not?
Damn. Okay, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week.
We're not sexist. We love y'all.
No, that was actually that turned sexist. Anyways,
no, we were promoting women.
Yeah,
letting them know, like
it's not your fault.
Thank you guys. If you guys like this episode, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. If you guys want to donate to our podcast, go ahead and check down the description. I'm going to have a link there for you guys.
You'll get on the list. We'll put you on the list of giving you shit.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for another week. You guys want to add anything?
That's it, man.
Pocket watch out.
Pocket watch out.